Greetings, entities and guardians. My name is HyperHimes, and welcome back to Kick-Run Kingdom, where we're delving back into the Holiday Express storyline, where we are on the very last final chapter, being to the final stop. So hopefully, at the end of like 1 or 2 videos, how long this is gonna last, I don't know, we're gonna finally figure out who was the dreaded person behind all this, and I guarantee you it's the plumbing bear train conductor pleb idiot, because I guarantee you there's just a lot of things really stacking up against them that makes creme brulee cookie look a lot more clear in comparison. So, with that being said, how many are there? Like in regards to, okay, there's 6. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna see if we can get to 3 levels, and by that I mean 3 scenes this video. But then the next one, we'll do the other 3. No, we'll do the other 3. Alright, so, before I actually get started on this, because I'm actually pretty excited, if you want to leave your questions and comments down in the comment section below for me to read on these videos, feel free to do so. It could be a random question, a random comment, a random fact, something about me, something about the game, something entirely different. It doesn't even matter, because as long as they're having a fun time at the end of the day, and we appreciate being around each other from community to creator and creator to community, that's what matters the most. And I will be reading comments from assisting the investigation from the Holiday Express, you know, part of the whole Holiday Express storyline. And before I get started, I will read just a few comments. Like, for example, there's a few from 8Gamer360 I'll read, with one saying, "This GCL round has those foofling bitters. I only need to get through Pataya's round to get the crow's costume. I did make it myself, so I hope you made it yourself, because it's a pretty good costume. I gotta make a video on that." And your other comment says, "Common question, well, maybe a minor sugar gnome. Also, IMO, there should be some more non-cookie run OCs, like there's the cake hounds, there's the witches, and many other things too." That would be cool if people made more OCs focused on non-cookies, just to expand the universe a bit. And also, Prince Sealy the First left a rather long comment that I'll quickly kind of scrim through because it's pretty long, saying, "Common question of the day, a sugar gnome OC that was created by one of my other OC cookies being Star Puppeteer Cookie." Oh, that's sweet. They have a childish personality. He has a talent for entertaining a lot of folks, and he never fails to do so. That's actually really sweet. I'm glad that you actually put a lot of time and effort into that. I would want to read a lot more of the lore and story. I just, you know, gotta focus on this stuff so I don't get too distracted, you know? But thank you so much for that content comment, either or. It's really sweet to know people really go
Why did you gather us? I thought it was over. And creme brulee cookie is here too?
Yes, I know. I just need to say, it's really nice all of you going like the extra mile to put all this information and lore into your OCs. It's actually really sweet. Anyway.
We asked you all to come because it is time to find out who was truly behind the old Jolly incident.
Creme brulee cookie wasn't the culprit?
Yeah, I know, shocking, isn't it? Can't believe what made you figure that one out.
No, because it was you.
Who?
Royal Bear Jelly.
True.
Me? Is this some kind of a joke?
Well, I'll be laughing when you get to prison.
But Royal Bear Jelly was in the electrical room.
Or so our conductor wanted you to believe. Take a look at this.
What isn't evidence that can refute Royal Bear Jelly's alibi? So, I have to prove how... Okay, so... Angel was like, they're in the electrical room. If I can remember, they stayed in the electrical room preparing for the tree lighting ceremony after supper. Lights on the tree expire expert control. Is it about the lights? Because, the thing is, like, wasn't it proven the last... I'm glad that I, like, record the last video only, like, a day later, or else I would have been way more confused than how I would be. But wasn't it stated that, it didn't matter where they were, because with the remote, they could, well, the remote wasn't with... No, because they would have thrown it away, and they threw it away near the tree. Do I have, where's the plumbing? That's the cake, pen, thing, thing. Is that? That's the wrap. What? Okay, it was in Royal Bear's drawer. Wrapper for the Twinkle Lights remote. Reads, equipped with the latest technology so you can light up your tree whenever. It would have to be that, because that means it doesn't matter where they were, they could just lit up the tree, right? Yeah. At least we're smart on that regard.
This remote control allowed Royal Bear Jelly to program the illumination and leave the post. The conductor's alibi is null and void.
And still, that thing alone is not proof it was Royal Bear Jelly who hurt Old Jolly, is it?
I admit at first glance, the motive seems rather unclear. And that is what I assumed as well. And yet, the flame of suspicion starts with but a little spark.
What is the first thing about Royal Bear Jelly that raises suspicion? I guess it'd have to be on here. An avid fan of Linzer Cookie, he seems to be very interested in her newest work. He seems to have known Linzer Cookie and Creme Brulee Cookie switched rooms. Wait, actually, okay. I'm sorry, I'm getting confused because I'm thinking it's that one only just because when did Royal Bear Jelly know about that? Wasn't it only in private that Linzer and Creme Brulee like knew? Because the thing is, I've always spoken about this. This thing wasn't updated. Like they swapped rooms. Like Linzer should be in suite number 4, or I'm sorry, Linzer should be in suite number 9, while Creme Brulee should be in suite number 4. But Royal Bear Jelly didn't know about that. But they did? Did they know about that? I thought they still didn't, but they... Well, maybe they... They have cameras hidden all over the place, don't they? They have cameras hidden all over the place, and we're all being listened into. Oh, no. Okay. Actually, hold on before. Tree lights, cookies attended, moved cart, witness Creme Brulee cookie during Old Jolly... Entering Old Jolly's suite right before the ceremony. Actually... Could be one or the other. It's that one. Because apparently he just knew, I guess. Alright, back to the stuff.
Nobody knew about the fact that Creme Brulee Cookie and I swapped our sweets. Because we didn't tell a soul.
Yeah, they didn't tell anyone except for, you know, Creme Brulee and Linzer. Unless if plumbing Chocolate Warehouse Brute was still peeking in or something.
Nevertheless, in the morning, Royal Bear Jelly went straight to Creme Brulee Cookie's new suite, as if knowing he would be there. I thought, could it be that the conductor secretly visited our rooms while Creme Brulee Cookie and I were elsewhere? If so, why? And then I realized one thing.
Why did Royal Bear Jelly sneak into the suit, and what was he after? Okay. So, just to get in context, they were going to, suite number 4. Because they were going to another 4. Wait, were they updated? No, because Creme Brulee and I think... Well, They did go into the room. What was the other? He seems to know Linzer Cookie. An avid fan of Linzer Cookie. He seems to be very interested in her newer... Wait, don't tell me. No. Did they want to, like, get a sneak peek at, like, her new book? They were just like, no, I'm not gonna wait. I'm not gonna wait. I'm not gonna wait for all this, like, content to be weighted. She's on the train now. And... Are you kidding? You killed someone over a book. Oh. Alright, so, okay, avid fan, interested in the new work, so I have to find, was it one of the, book sheet, no, that's the sheet music. It's the one that's similar. Envelope, that's the Creme Brulee one, so it's the other one, because they match. Manuscript on Linzer, working on. It has to be, please. It is. He killed someone just to find out, ooh, what's the new scoop on the book? Ooh, can't wait to find out what's on the scoop. Sorry, I just gotta kill someone real quick just to find this out. But, you know, it's fine.
The manuscript for Linzer Cookie's upcoming novel.
Of course. Royal Bear Jelly mentioned being a fan.
I gotta take a swig of this. Gotta love flipping mysteries. I'm sorry, but the credibility of Royal Bear Jelly being a respectable woman just, like, it just went out the window. It would have made more sense if you tried killing Creme Brulee because you liked his work too, but, like, you wanted some of that fame. You did it over just to see probably an unfinished book.
Indeed. That is the first thing that comes to mind. It was my initial guess as well. However, inside the envelope was... Inside the envelope? What did Royal Bear Jelly actually steal? Well, it'd have to be the other things, right? Because we've already seen that these two, they're a complete, they're the complete copy. And of course, since they happen to swap rooms, basically, of course, they would have the same exact type of packaging. So they're assuming in the Linzer Cookie's room, which is actually Creme Brulee's, they took the packaging. However, it was actually the Creme Brulee stuff, being an envelope containing sheet music for Creme Brulee Cookie to use in the Grand Hotel Plumbing concert. It has to be that. Yeah, it's that. I can't. Of course, they. Just the fact that they also have the same exact stuff too. You think Creme Brulee would have like 2 different like gold things, but of course, one has to be for like music tracks that they aren't going to play, and the other one is. Sure, why the plug not?
Creme Brulee Cookie's sheet music. The envelopes looked exactly the same.
Correct. Royal Bear Jelly tried to steal the manuscript, but ended up stealing the sheet music. because our sweets had been already swapped. That is how the sheet music disappeared. That is what triggered the following chain of events.
2 candy canes. Oh, so is the next portion of the story going to be like Linzer Cookie describing each and everything one after the other? The 2 candy canes 1. So after that's going to be like 2 candy canes 2? Oh, boy. I'm sorry. I'm just still like not fangirling, but freaking out over the fact that you killed someone over over a book that you could. It's like if I killed someone because I didn't want to wait for like a pre-order for a video game. I wanted the video game now, so I snuck into like video game studios and killed one of the people that was behind it just so I can get a sneak peek. But oops, I accidentally stole something from a guy from movie studios because he was just like, oh well, this this DVD disc is the same exact thing that video game disc was on, and I stole the wrong disc. I'm sorry, but does that make sense? That's just the pure embodiment of greed right there. Anyway, before I move on, I will read I gotta read a comment question of the day, which, of course, I will be reading comments after. But with that being said, for a common question of the day, let's go for something a little bit simple. But since we're kind of leaving the holiday for 2023 into 2024, what is your favorite holiday of all time? Because there are a solid amount of holidays that people tend to celebrate. Either, on the bigger scale, like, Christmas, there's Halloween, there's plumbing Easter, Thanksgiving, all that stuff, to even like lower scale holidays that don't really get as much recognition, in my opinion. Like, I mean, they do get recognition, but like I feel like isn't as much setup. What am I saying? They're all holidays. It doesn't matter. Plumbing St. Patrick's Day, 4th of July, plumbing. There's a lot more, and of course, I'm pretty sure even like some definitely need more recognition. I'm pretty sure one's like, what is it, Arbor Day and like Veterans Day. There's a lot of holidays people tend to celebrate, which I feel like Veterans Day is one that people should celebrate, only just because, like, it's about the elder people and what they had to live through. Like, for the plumbing veterans who made it through what they did, and managing for them to make it where they are today. Like, one thing I really want to do with Veterans Day is, like, go to one of those old classic memorials and just, like, learn. Like, I'm curious of what their past kind of holds. But be sure to tell me down in the comments section below what your favorite is. But anyways, a few more comments quickly, like a few from Mona Wolf here saying, common question, the first sugar gnome, this gnome knows about everything he was in from the start and didn't die. So, is that like an eldritch eternal sugar gnome? Why is that so cool? Another comment you said is, I'm starting to ship Tart Titan and Stardust? Don't ask me how, I didn't spin the wheel. Yes, the random ship spinner. That should be a fun video, and I should explain how they should work. Alright, but DuckIZ3OV left a comment saying, some dingoes turn the holidays into murder mystery. Yes, they did. But at least it's gonna be a holiday that people won't forget. Probably not. Also, Shafira Raganasagov left a comment saying, hey HyperHimes, if I wrote you as a detective, would you be a cool detective or a lone wolf detective? I don't know. I think personally I would still be a realist, just kind of like trying to gather everything. However, I would kind of be a little bit laid back and chill just so I don't give myself away. But of course I'm going to be a bit of a wisecrack and crack a few jokes, like make a few stupid puns, no matter how dire the situation is. And because I kind of want to stand out, if that makes sense. Like the idiot who actually knows everything, but will still be somewhat of an idiot about it. Though also, 2 comments from Flipping an Idiot left a comment saying, speaking of an idiot, there's 2 comments saying, one saying, okay, this is my brother's first comment, let's see what he says. It's a bum video. It's a bum vid. You're a bum vid. Let's get childish back. Another comment you said is, I envy you like the stars envy the moon. Well, I envy you for appreciating what goodness is, I gotta be honest. And I'm jealous. Anyway, back to the story. I know we spent a little bit of time there, comment questions and stuff like that. I'm sorry. I just need to get those out of the way. Back to the 2 candy canes. What the is going on here? 2200 before the incident took place. Alright.
It's not the manuscript. They must have swapped the rooms. I must put these back before anyone notices.
And that's how you tried putting it back, but it was all sloppily in place. You didn't put it back perfectly.
I'm telling you, chum, I didn't doop-de-do it. Why would an old sugar gnome steal from me?
Then why did you go near my suite?
I was lost.
Lost? In a hallway straight and narrow as this, I find that very hard to believe.
We did experience this cutscene, but it's giving us some new perspective.
Oh no! Creme Brulee Cookie noticed the disappearance! Now the only way to put the sheet music back is to sneak out during the ceremony!
Midnight, before the incident took place.
Oh, thank heavens for the remote! To my quarters!
Old Jolly, are you there? I just want to check one last time. Can we talk?
Uh-oh.
No reply. Wait a second.
He almost saw me. But I must get the sheet music from my quarters first.
Basically 5 minutes before the incident took place.
There it is. Now all that's left to do is to put it back.
And then I guess Old Jolly walks in. Uh-oh.
Doop-de-ho! My dearest conductor! What's that in your hand, pal?
Old Jolly! What are you doing here?
Oh, did you notice? Their mustache is longer. That's how you know they trimmed it.
Doop-de-poo! I came to deliver the gift. But those sheets, you had them all this time? Oh, what I had to endure because of them.
I didn't mean to.
You stole it. I only tried to put Creme Brulee Cookie's gift in his room, but became the scape gnome instead. Because of you. Tisk, tisk, tisk. I must tell Creme Brulee Cookie the truth and clear my good name. What did your parents teach you about stealing? Unbelievable! The conductor at that! Do-be-do.
No! Stop! No! You're not going anywhere!
This feels weird. Just a click. Oh, how is the most gentle? It was just. It was that big.
Oh, Jolly! Oh, Jolly! Oh, the gnome won't wake up! What have I done?
Oh, when they struggled for the actual notes, the sheet music, that's how it all got, like, scrambled and all unorganized.
No. This won't do. No one must know. I should move the body.
There's no time. Is that the car outside? That's a door I'm hearing. shortly after the incident. 20 minutes after. Uh-oh. The 2 candy canes too. That's when the next scene starts. Alright. It's getting more and more juicy. Is there gonna be there is another deduction minigame. That kind of worries me. But before that happens, we do need to read some common questions of the day. And by that, why do I keep saying that? Common questions of the day, but I mean just read comments. Sonic Gamer left a comment quickly saying, common question, I think my sugar gnome OC would be a gamer with a personality that's similar to the comic book guy from The Simpsons. Hey, at least you're giving it a form of a personality, and I'm proud of you for that. At least it's more than just like sugar gnome who just like makes things. Like, oh, let me just make this thing the whole, like, I gotta do construction work, you know. Princess Blue left the comment saying, I love the new deduction minigame. I think it's made well. I do too. And also, right now, lastly, I already come from Lorechi Talo saying, I really struggle with AM and PM, but no problem with the military time since my country uses military time more often. Yeah, I think that is good that they use military time because you can kind of prove when stuff kind of like clocked over into midnight, if that makes sense, because it just resets at 0. All right, plumbing 2 candy canes 2. Deduction time.
This is what happened. Old Jolly was inside the room service cart.
Oh, I gotta take a sip of this.
Royal Bear Jelly moved the sugar gnome's body and returned to the kitchen with the empty cart.
And that's when Royal Bear Jelly placed the sheet music back in my room.
Yes. The conductor paid your room a visit while you were in the banquet car.
And yet, Royal Bear Jelly didn't know how to read sheet music and placed it in the wrong order. The conductor left no jam marks because the incident happened elsewhere.
Lies! All lies! Linzer Cookie, I may be your fan, but this is preposterous. It makes absolutely no sense.
You sneaked a peek.
Yeah, but where is the proof? The proof that Royal Bear Jelly is the culprit.
Excellent question. The proof is right here.
Now I gotta whip out this evidence. Candy cane. It's something so obvious. Something in the crime scene that no one suspected. The fake weapon smothered with jam. What is the evidence proving the candy cane at the scene of the crime isn't Old Jolly's? Well, we prove it's the ornament. It's this no, because do we have both? Is it one of the? Do we have? Because this one's covered in jam. I thought we'd have both. It's sticky with Old Jolly strawberry jam. It wasn't Old Jolly strawberry jam, but the berry filling from the cream cake, or it's just from the cake. And the handle of this candy cane is not worn or scratched, meaning it does not belong to Old Jolly. Well, there you go. It doesn't belong to Old Jolly. I guess this one too, because it's not strawberry jam. It's fake. I was just gonna go ahead and assume, like, oh, well, hey, I was assuming the candy cane is, like, it's plastic, but Old Jolly's was actually, like, real. But, it's gotta be that, right? Yes. What is Old Jolly, that thing?
Old Jolly's candy cane?
What looks like Old Jolly's candy cane is, in fact, a simple ornament from the holiday tree. If you look closely, you will notice it's brand new.
No one took a bite out of it.
To hide this fact, Royal Bear Jelly increased the temperature in Old Jolly's sweet and melted the ice cream cake that was inside.
Oh, just to coat the wear of it.
The candy cane was soundly caked in the liquid. It also happened to seem as if it was Old Jolly's strawberry jam. Brilliant idea, if you think of it.
Crumbs, that's right! Sugar gnomes don't jam! The conductor bamboozled us all!
I like how they, instead of using, like, the term bleed for humans, they don't jam.
But why did Royal Bear Jelly swap the canes?
Yeah, where is the real candy cane?
That, my friend, is where things get interesting. You see, the real candy cane happened to cause some trouble. Such trouble, it was absolutely necessary to conceal it.
So now we have dining car. Alright, that's going to be it for this video. I will read a few more comments, but in the next video, it will be the definitive end of this whole entire event, where we get finished with the dining car, and then everything else will be finished, proven, and we can hopefully have a good time for the holidays, even though it's already nearly 2024, but hey, there's always New Year's. Anyway, with that being said, before I end this video, I'll read a few more comments. Like, there's a few from Smart and Spiral, one saying, oh gosh, Linzer Cookie's hair looks simple and beautiful. It does look like some beautiful hair, I gotta admit. Another comment says, oh my, time for the investigation. Let's see what the detectives are doing. Probably being detectives, just being straight up like that. And your other comment says, at 1438, it could be a detective sugar gnome, but I would rather have a hero sugar gnome because they will save the day. You know what, we do need a sugar hero gnome in our, a hero sugar gnome in our lives. Either or. But yeah, I think that's basically it for the comments, yeah. So I guess I will actually end the video here. I am excited for the finale soon happening because, ooh, we're reaching there slowly. If you enjoy the video, then please be sure to leave a like on it and also share the video with your friends if you enjoy my Kick Around content. And if you enjoy my content in general, then why not subscribe and also hit the bell icon to be notified of whatever I do in the future. Also, down below in the description, you will see links to all my social media, including a Twitter post where if it gets 10,000 likes, I can get the Kick Around YouTube stuff for absolutely free, a link to my merchandise where you can buy stuff to represent the channel, and a link to my Discord server called the Hypenese Hub. But above all else, I will see you entities and guardians in the next video. Hail the Hypenese.